The last of the big three U.S. automakers, General Motors, reached a tentative deal today with the United Auto Workers to end their strike. Jesse Kirsch now with late details on that.
46 days after the United Auto Workers' historic strike began, the union and all of the big three are finally near the finish line.
Once again, we have won several astonishing victories.
Today, the UAW announcing a tentative agreement with General Motors after reaching similar deals last week with Jeep owner Stellantis and with Ford. The UAW says all three offers include 25% base wage increases through April 2028, cost of living allowances, and better retirement benefits. Welcome news to workers like Will Prohaska, a husband and father who has been striking at Stellantis' parts distribution center outside Cleveland.
What was it like going the last month plus without your paycheck?
It was actually pretty horrid. I went to salvage shopping, which is like expired canned food, so that way we could save a little extra money.
He says a new contract, which still has to be ratified by union members like him, would mean he can finally make as much money as longtime workers. Now, roughly 50,000 striking members are returning to work. And today, President Biden, who made history walking a UAW picket line, gave the thumbs up.
These record agreements reward auto workers who gave up much to keep the industry working and going during the financial crisis more than a decade ago.
But higher labor costs could mean higher sticker prices at the dealership.
There's no doubt that all of the automakers will be facing higher costs when it comes to building a vehicle, and they've got to figure out how to make that up at some point.
Those costs could benefit non-unionized automakers, but those companies' workers could also be enticed to join the UAW following these historic deals.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.